Hi, everybody. How you doing tonight? Let me find my feed here so I can begin reading for you. My name is Beth McGee. I am through the Center for Spiritual Enlightenment in New York with the Reverend Jeannie Carey as the minister of and my teacher. Out here in Montana doing free readings on Monday nights, 7 p.m. Facebook, and Tuesday nights at 7 p.m. on YouTube. Let's see here if I have this. Give me 1 second. I think I have to go out and come back in order to have my feed. And if I don't, I will take it off of here. I just prefer to use my phone. It's a little bit easier to see. Okay. How's everybody doing tonight? I hope good. There, I found it. Okay. Good. Now I can see. All right. Now, I don't post rules and things before I do readings. I may start, though, just so people kind of have an idea what to do. If you would like to talk to someone in particular, it will be faster for me if you put up their name in block letters. I can get to that spirit and get on to the next spirit, okay? If I'm, if someone says just Graham or Dad, it's, it's going to be whatever spirit comes in anyway, okay? Because it's not up to me. This is Spirit's show, all right? Spirit's show of mediumship through me as an instrument, okay? So put up the name. It'll be easy. It'll probably be a quicker chance for you to get a reading, okay? Also, you can find me on Messenger under Beth McGee or on the Vallis page on Facebook, which is VEILLES, if you want private time, which is extremely affordable. Okay. And hello and good evening to everybody. Carrie Hickey, who would you like to talk to? Hi, Michael. Hi, Arrow. Good. Glad people are doing good. Hi, Chella. Okay, Tammy is here. She's just not here right next to me right now, so I'll let her know that you guys are saying hi. Okay, so do put up the name of the individual that you'd like to talk to, please, so I can get to as many people as possible. All right. Let's see where we'll begin here. Ashley Griffin, hi. I am picking up some things for you that are more psychic, all right, than mediumistic. And it has to do with getting rid of the old and bringing in the new, okay? Clothing and just items that you no longer need. The Spirit is recommending that you get rid of these things and get new things. They're talking about sort of depression that's happening with you. And they're there with you, and they see it. They see what you go through, okay? They see, the overwhelmed feeling and the there's too much on my plate feeling and the I need more than what I have. I need more. My soul needs more. I need love. Okay. And there's like a distancing between you and the individual that you love. There's a distance and it's in communication. All right. It may not be a physical distance, but it's definitely a distance in communication. Okay. Anyway, it's Spirit is saying this is fixable, easily fixable. And where we look when we feel like something's missing is within. Okay. Because this is where everything is. Okay. Within us. All right. All of our abilities, all of our everything. Okay. Our truth. Where are we really? It's all within us and our truth. All right. Ashley. So Spirit is asking you to do some introspection. I do that through prayer and meditation and just listen to what the spirits say to me as they talk to me, which is, quite often. And it may not happen to everybody. Okay. But, it can happen to anybody. May not happen to everybody, but can happen to anybody, okay? But they're saying get rid of, put a picture in your head, Ashley, of who you want to be, what you want to look like, and where you would like to be right now, okay? In every aspect of your life. Write it all down, okay? And look at it, okay? Often, okay? And after a while, you won't have to look at that paper anymore, okay? You're going to become what you choose to become. And I hope that makes sense, love, okay? All right, let's see. Jessica, we are looking for Tom. Let's see. Loretta, man, I'm definitely drawn to you. Let's see. Tom is smiling ear to ear. I do see him. He's talking about healing. Okay, this is a kind of a difficult thing to say. I have to just give it the way it comes in, though. In reference to how he passed was from multiple injuries, and he's talking about that he is now healed from those injuries, and he didn't really want anybody to see him with injuries or in a situation where he didn't come across as being just the strong alpha male that he is. Okay, so he wants you to know that he's healed, and I would say physically, but it's not. Okay, it's in his spirit form, and it's in his soul. Okay, and that that healing means emotionally as well, and he understands this. He understands the consequences of choices that he made. He's talking about a little dog, and it looks white to me. I mean, it looks like a little, like Shih Tzu, I think is the name, and or a poodle. But I really feel more like a Shih Tzu. Okay, Shih Tzu. And why is he talking about this dog? This dog is not with him. So he's talking about, this dog that's here and what he can do to help it. And also overall, he's talking about animals, whatever animals were in the family that, and he had issues with animals when he was younger, but as he grew older, he's taking care of these animals. Okay. And wants you to know that. And something about the couch where the two of you sat or laid. And this is a couch with a throw over the back of it. Okay. The cozy couch, maybe not the decorative couch. Okay. And I think that throw was his. It may, represent something that he loved. He wants you to, sit there, and that's where you'll feel him the most. Okay, Jessica? All right. Just has to make sense to you. Okay. Hi, Jody. Okay, Loretta, man. Loretta, who do you want to talk to, hun? Hey, Kelsey. I'm going to scroll down here. Aw. Carrie, if you could give me a name, honey. Okay. So, Jody, Cork is there, okay? And I mean, he's so funny. Like, every time I see him, I want to laugh. And I'm on here, and I can't just, start cracking up, because the spirit is teasing, trying to make me laugh because there's a sarcastic teasing kind of aspect to his personality. But he's talking about the kitchen sink, and he's talking about the plumbing, and he sees Dean, and I'm talking about the older Dean here. On a regular basis, I feel like these two, Cork and Dean, is it Dean Senior, are spending time together, and they're showing me fishing. Dean Junior is there, but he's kind of in and out. Okay, he's busy. He's very busy. He's just a very busy person. Always has been, and he wants to know how things work. And so he takes care of that. And he's kind of quiet. And so sort of in the background from Cork and Dean. Okay, Dean Senior. Uh, but something's Cork looks at me and rolls his eyes like, okay, why isn't this dealt with yet? The plumbing and the sink situation. I mean, he was able to fix anything, and now, it does bother him that that it may be difficult for you to get things fixed or keep up with everything that's going on over there. So he's there maybe more often than he needs to be because we want him to be growing. But anyway, the kitchen sink is the deal today, and um, he's also talking to me about goats. Okay, and it's really not the goat, but I think it's the milk and the cheese from the goat. Okay, so I'm going to leave you with that, Jody. Okay. Um, okay, Arrow. Any spiritual message will do. Okay, give me any name, Leanne. Okay, any name. Okay. I will tell you earlier today, Arrow, that Gary and Uncle Gary and um, Grandpa Tony had come through, and there were messages from them that I won't even tell you on here. I'll just say talk to your niece, okay? And then in reference to any spiritual message, I don't feel that you've got anything back yet from the hearing back about the job. But I did say that it would take a little bit. Spirit said that. I'm going to I'm going to say it is going to be yours, okay? But I'm looking like 3 to 6 weeks in advance, okay? Arrow, and really in reference to whatever activity was going on in your home, this is where Spirit is drawing me. I see it clear. And Spirit of the light coming in. So messages for you, especially, you're very upbeat and you want to stay happy. And that's very similar to other family members. Okay. I would love for you, Spirit would love for you to work on bringing that white light in every day. Okay. And filling up your home and your vehicle just to start, working a little bit with Spirit of the light. Okay. Just visualize. It's not imagination, it's visualization. Close your eyes, bring that white light in the top of your head and fill yourself up. You can see it as liquid gold or just beaming white light. Okay. You're going to come across a book. Spirit is telling me that you're going to read, which is not a book that you already have. Okay. That you're just going to find when garage sailing or thrift shopping. That's going to push you on ahead a little bit spiritually. So there's a big spiritual journey in the group of women in the Rash family currently, and it's a movement that's meant to happen at this time. So, and in a lot of ways, because you are, you say, you don't hold back. You say what you feel. I feel like you are the leader of this, is what Spirit is showing me. Okay. I'm excited about the things that you've purchased for the baby. I'm not going to tell Hannah what I'm seeing, but it's great. You're wonderful. You're a wonderful aunt. And I'll leave you with that. Okay. Okay, so Caitlin Morgan, were you on last week when I asked about Hunter? Because I did see a child that was 5 to 7, and I may not remember the actual age of the child. Grandma Ellen, usually is just sitting there observing Hunter. So, Spirit is showing me that she's, you know, watching over him, that she's there, that she's watching him grow, that she's watching him learn, particularly learning. Okay. Um, different things are shown to me, like, learning tools for small children, like where you slide the balls or the pegs or, um, uh, you know, shapes and things like that. Okay. Um, math, equations. Okay. Um, and today, Graham Ellen is up and on the move. She is, I don't know, it's time of year that it's like some things are being harvested. And she's working on that because that's what she needs for her soul is, harvesting things that she planted. Okay. Food, and she knows how to use a smoker, and it's like she chooses to live the life of um, being completely, on her own and independent. Okay, not having to, because she can think, you know, uh, she wants a certain kitchen and it'll just be there. Okay, and then think, meat. Okay, and the meat will be there. However, she doesn't choose to do it that way. She's not choosing to use her thought form process. She's choosing to, um, actually go through the whole process that we would go through in the physical world. And I've seen this before and it was also last week with another spirit, that they do feel like they have to work hard to achieve their goals because that's what they had to do here. So still part of the learning and growing, that it is hard work over there. It's just different. Okay. Because in a lot of ways, we're closed in our inner thoughts over there. Okay. So that's why we got to get our thoughts pure here. So once we go over there, everybody can see them. Okay. So she is doing everything from scratch, is what I'm saying. And Hunter is a very healthy, happy child, and is, very mature and learning to raise his vibration. Easily, I see that he's going to be helping people. All right. And it'll be people his own age, helping them cross over, helping them understand. Not yet. Okay. But in a couple of years, like 3 to 5 years, he'll be doing this kind of work. And he's talking to me about the mud and falling in it. And, there's memories that he's trying to bring to you, and not to forget those happy memories and laugh out loud. Okay. Do your, there's grieving. Laugh out loud sometimes, though, is the message from Hunter and Graham Ellen today. Okay. Everybody's welcome. Okay, Lori Burke, you're asking about for your daughter, Sherry. I can do that. It would help if I had his name. I don't need it, but it would help if I had it. Yeah, I know. Kelsey Klug. Yes, Cork is amazing. I feel he's multi-talented. I feel like he's jack of all trades. So yeah, it's not a procrastinator. Just and really offering to help everyone. That's just what he was about. He was just that nice guy that would help you, someone he didn't even know. All right. Aw. All right, Carrie Hickey. Okay, so Blackie. I almost feel like I've touched this gentleman's vibration before. But it's a stuck feeling. All right. that was originally there, like a completely confused at first, okay? And that was due to substance abuse, and just not having a large support group, okay? It feels it feels like somebody that had just one. It was different, okay? Was different and not accepted. I got to get it out the way it comes in. Someone that was different and not quite accepted, okay? And that's still something to be worked up. But a lot of, and he flew his flag. He wore what he wanted to, and he dressed the way he wanted to, and he looked like he wanted to, and he doesn't. Everyone thought, oh, he doesn't care, but yes, he did care. He was looking for attention, okay, and he was looking to be himself and be accepted. Now, he knows that you accepted him, and that you will, always accept him, and he wants you to know thank you for that. And that's strange that he would have a stagecoach or a carriage, like a maybe not even a stagecoach, but like a horse and buggy, a carriage that you're pulling. Um, and it has to do with hard work and farming and things like that. And it's so not him. It's so the opposite of him. However, it just means to me trying new things, being willing to. It's about going to treatment. It's about getting clean, getting a clean soul, and not craving anything that would make him earthbound. But the main message is thank you. And from Blackie, Carrie, and back to really quick. I know you asked me a question. Wait 1 second here. Caitlin Morgan, you said the dragonflies. Yes, dragonflies, butterflies, pennies. Okay. And I know you knew that. I mean, it's nice to have the validation. You knew though. Leanne Lewandowski. So I have to, out of the whole group of people that you gave me, I'm being drawn most to Pauline, who I feel is kind of quiet and sort of like a librarian. And on one hand, but then I have a vision. I don't know if you watch Nosferatu at all, which is a show on AMC on Sunday nights, and there's a librarian in that, and she's this beautiful woman that also uses tiles to get answers. That kind of a librarian, not the kind that is super quiet and maybe super inward. Not an extrovert, but an introvert. Okay, I see her being able to be extroverted, although, I mean, it wasn't good. It wasn't necessarily good, because I think she just had trouble socially. Okay, but she comes through with so much love for you, and talking about laughing and having just laughter. I mean, you may have been the only person that could really make her laugh, Leanne. She's trying to cover herself like with blankets, with sheets. And to me, that's partly a game, and it's partly saying, again, I don't know if self-esteem is the thing tonight, but this is something that Pauline is working on. All right, she's working on getting loving herself more, because I almost feel like she was so trusting that, to a fault. Okay, trusting you was the best thing she ever did. Okay, is what she's saying to me. All right. Hi, Albanish. Okay, nobody can steal your energy, Albanish, if you don't let them. All right, and whether it's a dream or not, if you know what's happening in the dream and you're aware that you're holding someone's hand, and you don't know who they are, ask spirit before you go to sleep, Albanish. Okay, I do not want to. Spirit of the light is welcome. All others must go. Okay, so that right there is it. Okay, period. It's the boundary. All right. If someone comes into your dream and you feel like they're trying to steal something from you, you put an end to that. Okay, and you put that white light on, which I have talked about. And for anybody that doesn't know what it is, go to Google, Christ white light of protection and purity. Everybody put it on every day. Okay, because there are so many things out there that we can't see, and they're not all spirits of the light. Okay. Okay. Let's see here. Hi, Kat. Hi, Heather. Oh my gosh, I think you're having a memory day today. Whoever asked for Tanya, that's Grasshopper Lips, Sea Monkey. Yeah. Um, so many memories today about Tanya. That's because she's thinking about you as well. And the song that's coming in with that is by Barbara Streisand, Memories. Okay. It's the laughter we will remember. Okay. Don't forget, she hasn't forgotten you. Okay, she hasn't forgotten you, Grasshopper Lips. Okay, she is dancing and in this beautiful sort of goddess like hippie Hawaiian outfit. And it's funny because it looks like there's fire involved in this dancing. Definitely she's moving up spiritually to higher planes, and she hasn't forgotten you. And when you're thinking of her, she's thinking of you. Okay, that's what people may not think about, is that when a loved one suddenly pops into your head, it's because they're thinking about you. Okay, and even on the earth plane, when we suddenly think about someone that we haven't thought about, how many people have done that, and then suddenly they run into this person. Okay, this is not a coincidence. It's called synchronicity. Okay, we're meant to meet up with that person for whatever reason spirit says. Okay. Tanya will carry you along spiritually, Grasshopper Lips. So when you have questions about spirituality, talk to her and she will help you. Okay. I think you just have maybe some sadness associated with her, because maybe you felt like you could have changed things, and that isn't what was meant to be. Okay, so if there's any blame there, please don't. Okay, please don't do that to yourself, she's saying. All right. in a YouTube live, Banshee, or Albanish. If you have a YouTube live, I would love to watch you. So, what is the name of your channel? Albanish. Is it just Albanish? That's not somebody that you want to be, communicating with. You just draw that line, set that boundary. I'm going to look for you now if you're on there. Okay. Okay. Okay, Heather, I like names. Get me to go through this faster. Cat P, you're moving along with your spirituality. The spirit is showing me that you're reading something, researching something new. What's happening with that is going to be a big thing. What you're reading and researching, you are going to end up getting involved in a group of people who also are learning this. Okay, and this is going to lead you to meeting at least 10 new people and getting involved with a lot more friendships. Okay. So keep doing that. Keep researching what you're researching currently in reference to spirituality. And of course, I know the things that you do. However, this is a bit more. This is something new that that's deeper. Okay. That's deeper, of a higher vibration that you're looking to get more involved in. So keep your eyes on the prize is the message from spirit for you. Heather, who do you want to talk to, hon? Heather, Mary Jean. Okay, Suzanne. All right. Let's go up here.
Michael Moore wants to know who I am.
Michael Moore?
Yeah, wants to know who I am.
Who's Michael Moore?
I gave him a reading.
Okay, tell him who you are. Oh. Tammy is my best friend and assistant, and she is practicing doing readings and doing them typed in because she doesn't want to be on YouTube Live. She's a student of mine and also a student teacher. Okay. So if you needed to contact her for a reading, you could PM me on my messenger, Beth McGee. Also, if you're enjoying the show and you love free readings, please hit like and subscribe. I need to get with YouTube's algorithm. It's going to take me a while because you have to have 1,000 subs and 4,000 hours. Okay, guys, I need your help. Please like and subscribe. Okay. We forgot the fan tonight. Okay. Linda, Kelsey Klug. I know. This seems super tough to me, Kelsey. Very, very, very strong physically, and you didn't want to mess with her. Okay, she's tough. She's tough, and like a mama bear. Okay, and I guess the message you need to hear is that she's there. She's watching you and the girls, and really your whole family, and protecting you. And thank you, Tammy. I was sweating profusely here, guys. So what I would say is Linda is a protector angel, Kelsey, and that's very clear to me. It's so easy. She comes through so strong and kind of pushes everybody else out of the way to say what she needs to say, and she's like wrapping her arms around your entire family, and you are hers to protect. So maybe say thank you to her later. All right, love? Okay. All right, where are we at here? Hi, Sheila. All right. That's funny. Your husband's telling me you're well. You've been feeling more well than you had for a while, Sheila. Why is he talking to me about graduating, Sheila? Some kind of a I mean, it's not, like a college graduation, but it's something that you achieved, an achievement. He's proud of you for an achievement that's recently happened over the past 2 months. And that could easily be something physical as well. To me, it is something physical. I'm going to go with that. Graduating from, maybe not being as physical to being much more physical and much healthier and feeling much better. And I love it. I love his just how he cheers you on. I mean, he loves you so much. He's so proud. His eyes are just lit up, Sheila, and he's just saying good job, and clapping his hands. And he's, he is talking about a necklace, okay, a particular one that I believe is gold and it's got a heart, okay. I believe that heart locket opens up, okay, and because it looks like it opens to me, and he would like you to wear that. So I'll leave you with that, love. Okay. Okay. Who have I not read for? Help. Okay. No, Albania, no one can steal your energy who you don't allow them to. If you allow them to steal it, they can. You feel fine. Here's what you need to do. Say to yourself, help me, Jesus, the God of your own individual heart, however you pray, Albanish, okay? And, say, my energy, come back to me, please. My energy, come back to me, please. Keep saying it till it comes back, all right? I don't know what you're doing when you go live, but I'm going to look for you. I hope you're under the name that you have on here, which used to read Albanish, but now reads a Banshee. So, be careful what you're doing when you're going live. I have someone helping me, okay? If I miss something or someone comes on and is negative or, says something inappropriate, she's going to block them, okay? So, you got to be careful, whatever people you're getting involved with, love. But no, do not give him that power, okay? He doesn't have that power, hon. Unless you give it to him. So no, you will not give him that power, right? Because we're not giving our power away, okay? Aw, Suzanne, how are you, honey? Let's see, Suzanne, who? I know I saw a name by your name. Now I can't find it. Okay, let's look for Suzanne McIntosh. Trevor. Okay. Let's see if Trevor will come in for Suzanne McIntosh. He's got like a bike, and it's like a motorcycle or a motorbike. It's not like a Harley. It's not like a big bike. It's a smaller bike, Suzanne. And it's funny because he's finding things. He's finding things, which to me is he's remembering things, and he's using the bike to do that. He's riding the bike to go around and find things that he needs to remember, to remember who he is, where he's at now, which is more of a city setting, okay, that he's chosen. And there's a lot of music. He's very involved in music. He said to me, carousing. I'm carousing, all right? Which he's out and about, just, meeting new people. He's very charismatic. I don't think he has the self-confidence always, okay? To me, it's a lot of self-confidence right now. And he's saying that's due to you, and you thinking about him. And It's very much like when we go to see a band, guys. Okay, it's kind of just for everybody, but it's sort of a revelation from spirit. When I talk to the spirit world, when any of you talk to spirit loved ones, okay, your family, your ancestors, your guides. Some people think that they have to ask me to ask the spirit something for them. I'm here to tell you what they're saying. I just have a lot more practice. That's the only difference. We're all born with a gift, okay? And we can all do uh, natural born mediums, okay? We can all do this work. We need to study it, okay? So what I was saying is it's very much the energy thing that we experience when we talk to our loved ones and that they experience from us. And we have a big thunderstorm happening out there right now, so hang in there. Is like if we went to see a rock concert or any kind of a concert, and the musicians feed off of our energy. That's what makes them want to play their best. If we go in there and no one claps, no one gets excited, they're not going to do their best show. Okay, so it's an energy exchange. Okay. um, wow, Suzanne. So there is a song that comes along with Trevor, and I hope you'll validate. But this is a song. I don't even know who it's by, but it's definitely an '80s band. With me, it's going to be '80s bands or Janis Joplin or Jimi Hendrix or the blues. Okay, but sometimes I hear songs. A lot of times I hear songs I don't know, and I have to Google or look them up. But okay, it's by Bon Jovi, and it's called "Runaway." She's a little runaway. Um, That song is for you from Trevor. Okay. I hope that makes sense, love. Let's see. Luther, Carrie Hickey. Chrissy. Chrissy and Heather, I would love to get to you today because I haven't read for you in a while. If I could get a name, but I am gonna try to contact Luther for you, Carrie. We're in the middle of a major storm, which I love because the energy is amazing, all right? And we need the rain because it's so hot. If for any reason, we get knocked off over it, I will come right back on, okay? So let's hang into this spooky thunderstorm together, okay? Um, I like to play and I like to tease people and I like to have fun, just like everyone, okay? Um, So I do want to go for Luther, Carrie, but I'm going to jump to Chrissy Gabriel Downing because I 3 weeks ago, Spirit. I wake up in the morning and it's like I'm not even. I'm just going to say I have to be tactful when I say this. All right, because it sounds sexually inappropriate if I say it the way it was said to me, and because people would take the words the wrong way. Okay. But bottom line, it was 3 weeks ago. So the man is boom, like head on in, dove into the waters, gone. Okay, and you know what man I'm talking about. Okay, um, and that is something that he may not know, but it's very clear to me, very very clear to me. And I will try to text you like tonight or tomorrow, depending on how tired I am after the show, Chrissy, to tell you the actual words that Spirit gave me. I just know that it would be construed um, kind of inappropriate, just because the words can be turned, but it's very positive, very very positive. And Heather, I'm going to give you the same type of message. Just now, Spirit is telling me that you know what, your self confidence is raising, and I have a really good feeling about that. I'm excited for you. You're a beautiful woman, and you and Chrissy both are, and from each other you share this energy that I was just talking about, right? And build each other up, and she's helping you with that self esteem, and there's not going to be much longer, Heather, where you're going to be without a permanent companion. All right. For you, it's more kind of letting them in because they're there. It's just a kind of maybe feeling a little bit intimidated by you, which happens to me as well. Okay, I'm not looking for a relationship. Let me make that clear, um, because I'm married to the spirit world. I'm saying to you that I have also been told that I'm intimidating, which I do not at all understand, because I'm in this body. I know it's you not letting that wall down, Heather. Okay, so if you can do that, you know, it's that you look kind of like a mean girl. Okay, but I love you. I love you, and you're beautiful. All right, you and Christy both, and I miss your faces. All right, Carrie, let's go with Luther. Okay, and then I'd like to talk to Ashley Vasquez. What a huge presence Luther is. I mean, just so much energy. Big, tall, handsome, together, somebody you don't want to make mad. No, 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 no. I do not want the stink eye from this man. But what a sense of humor. But he could just look at you, and with his eyes say it all. Okay. Now he's dancing for me. Okay, and it looks like an Irish jig. Okay. Um, so I'll say he's very limber. Okay. Um, very charismatic. Women dropped. Okay. Um, he very seductive. Okay. Um, so the song for you from Luther is "Let's Get It On" by Marvin Gaye. Okay, I'll leave you with that, love. All right, let me talk to Ashley Vasquez about Tabitha. Let me see if Tabitha will show herself. I'm seeing more than one cat. So I saw an orange kind of tabby cat, a brown and white tabby cat, and then I saw Siamese cats. So I'm just going to give you. I'm just going to give you Tabitha's personality. Okay. I'm going to give you. Thank you for spoiling me. Okay, is what she said. You treated me like a queen. Okay, she had everything. She had everything that you had money to buy her. Okay, she recognizes that. She recognized that you treated her like a child. Okay, like your own child, your family, and this has helped her. This has helped her growth. This has helped her, to, you know, if there is such thing as coming back, okay, or multi dimensions. She's something else. All right, she's more of a goddess. Okay, and I know you saw her as that. There's a vase. Okay, there's a beautiful, beautiful black vase, almost shellacked, that she's talking to me about, to tell you about. All right, um, and it's just some of the beautiful things that you have in your home that are artistic. The art is what she's talking about. She's there. She sees. She's still there. She's still there, and brushes past your ankles. And so the vision for me is the song "We Are Siamese, If You Please" from Lady and the Tramp, and I don't think that Tabby is Siamese. However, I think that those cats were very spoiled and that they were very loved, and they were very stuck up. And I think that sums up Tabby's personality. However, very loving toward you. Okay, she knew when you were upset. She knew when to jump on your lap. She knew when you had. I mean, she was telepathically. You guys have it going on, and still do. Okay. So again, when you're thinking of her, she's thinking of you. Okay. She wants me to tell you she's in love, and she comes through with so much love for you. And please know that she'll always come and visit you, and you'll hear the bell. But she's talking to me about keeping the artwork going. Okay. So she can see it all. Okay. And I'll leave you with that, love. Oh, I can't. Albanish. I don't do it. Okay, Michael Moore. Will you tell me his name, hon? You know what? You don't even have to. Did Tammy already read for
I
you?
already read.
Oh, okay, okay, okay. Sorry. Um. Okay. Where are we? Who has not received a reading? Come back on and tell me so I can get to everybody. Okay. Linda M. Linda M is asking you a question, Tammy.
Oh.
She says, "Do you want me to read it?"
Sure.
What do you mean by emotional, Tammy?
Oh, I answered her.
Oh, Lori Burke. I am feeding feral cats, 5 babies, 3 black, 2 tabby, 1 little black. Seems to like me. They all like you because you bring them food. There's a wow. That's really nice of you. I mean, you're doing a beautiful thing, Lori.
Robin hasn't.
Robin, who?
Robin Nagel.
Oh, okay. Okay. You're funny, Robin. Okay. I'll be right there, Robin.
Michael.
Okay.
Sally.
Well, you read for Michael and you read
No,
for.
Michael.
Oh, I thought you read for Michael Callahan.
No.
That's beautiful that you do that. That you feed those cats, and I had that happen to me where I'm just going to share it really quickly because it's not a reading, but where I had a feral cat under my porch that I kept feeding, and she kept having babies, like 5, 6, like 2, 3 times. I could not catch her. Okay, this was like 5 years ago. Finally, a wannabe boyfriend that I had at the time caught her, and we kept her with the babies until she got uh, they all, when the babies were 6 weeks, went to somewhere where was a better home. But I mean, it's hard when you're feeding feral animals and they're breeding, and now you have these babies, and what do? Right? I mean, we need to pray about that God helps us, Spirit helps us to how do we deal with this when we have these animals that we love, when we want to feed, and then they're breeding, and I mean, there has to be someone that we can call maybe to get help with getting them fixed. Okay, so Michael Callahan. Yeah, I can't find it, but I'm just gonna go. Hi, Lori Avery. Aw, you're too sweet. Michael, I feel like you the way it's being shown to me is you got tossed around, shaken up, okay? And it may not be physically, okay, but it feels like it a little bit. And I know you heard a horn. I know you heard things. Um, you heard an introduction. And I know it has to do with the gentleman whose name I now do not remember. That is your spirit guide. It's mystical. It's beautiful. He's saying the best way you can see him is in the stars. Listen, listen, listen. Your ears are opening. Your clairaudience is opening up, Michael. Okay. I got to leave you with that because I got to jump on here. Lori's saying hi to you. Want to TNR?
What is that?
I don't know. Oh, Josh. Is Josh Sherry, Lori Burke, is Josh Sherry's husband that's depressed? And I am concerned about this, okay? Because the depression and I'm not a medical doctor. Everybody knows that. I have to say it anyway. But I am going to say that, I worry about the depression because it's deep. It's very deep, and there is suicidal ideation with it. And it's just, it's a feeling of not being as far ahead as I'm going to recommend that Josh goes to see a medical doctor because that's what he needs. He needs to get on medication. Okay, the substance is not helping; it's only making it worse. Okay, Lori, it kind of seriously worries me. Okay, you know, he has a lot to offer. Okay, he's meant to be helping others, and can really, I mean, the only thing that can fix us is us and spirit and or the God of our own individual hearts, which is what spirit is to me. However, we need to reach out for help sometimes, talk to somebody to get us, to help us change our thinking. Okay. So I recommend that he goes and gets help immediately. Okay. Because he's suffering. He's suffering. Josh is suffering without medication um, and not having things work. Okay, so we don't want to do that to him. Love the sunflowers. Love them. Love them. Love them. Okay, now let's jump back to Chrissy. I don't care. What I was shown is he was in the water, so it doesn't matter. He's gonna. Not. I don't care what you think. What I'm saying is I know what's happening, and he's drowning in emotion right now, and it's of course it's scary, and of course he's a baby sometimes. I don't mean that to sound mean or negative, um, but I did want to go back to where is it? Robin Nagel. I know I love the thunder and the rain too, which brings me to a Creedence Clearwater Revival song for you, Robin. Is that something that you listen to? Because you perked up when I said that. If I say Guns N' Roses or Van Halen or something, she's like I tried to turn her on to a Van Halen song, and she was just like, "Oh, I don't really like that. I like Bob Marley, Creedence Clearwater," and I'm like, "Guns N' Roses, yeah." Anyway, there's a song. There's a song by Creedence about thunder and rain. Yes. What's it called?
Who stopped the rain?
Who stopped the rain from coming down?
No, who stopped the rain?
Okay, Robin, there's a song by Creedence. I will look it up after the show. Please remind me. Who stopped the rain from coming down? I'm not sure what that message is. Although I am going to say that it has to do with spirit guides and you and like the God of Thunder, which I believe is Thor. And that power, in that storm, you also can harness. And it's obviously not in the same way, but it could be. You have all of these abilities that have to do with elements, okay? That, like the air, the water, the earth. Particularly with water, Robin, you have a lot of power, and that's emotion, controlling emotion, letting it go, using it when needed, letting it go when it's not, deciding if that's something that you want to take on or not. The message is that Thor is that water when it comes down. It's cleansing you. It's cleansing your aura. It's your protection. Go to Thor for protection. Okay, that's how you do that for you and your family and the people you love. Okay, all right. Um, Heather Sampson, who's Gloria? If I can't get to all of you, I'm so sorry. I do as many as I can, but there was somebody on here. Gosh darn it. That I will read for once I find them. It's because it was a French name. Here, no, okay, it was a French name.
Always your name.
Yes, yes, that's right. Linda M. Yes, some are pushier. Some really are pushier, and that happens to Reverend Jeannie too.
Oh, I answered her.
Oh, you answered for about Jenny Ledoux.
No, I didn't answer that one.
Okay,
Linda M. I did.
okay. Sally, Chanel, and we're just about out of time, so I'll do this one, and let's see if I can get Jenny to come through. So, you know, she's not afraid of gory things. I don't know how else to say that. There's a very voodoo-ish vibe about her. There's a very you know, she can look at something and understand how to. It could be like a. She's talking to me about carcasses. Okay, so I'm trying to figure out how to bring that message to you. If it's literal, she's using all the parts of the animal to make what she needs to make for her spirituality and her magic. Okay, if it's symbolic, then I mean, okay, whoa. If it's symbolic, that's what she's doing, okay? If it's literal, she's cleaning this all up, okay? She's healing animals, healing people, and cleaning up the carnage, okay, from battle. She's like a warrior, okay? She's all of the things that I just mentioned, okay? Very powerful, and has chosen to be a healer. And her way of healing is cleaning up the carnage. And that means when someone is crossing over and they're having a difficult time, and maybe they had a sudden death, so they don't understand what's going on, and there's been a wreck where it's been really difficult for people in the physical world, and that spirit really needs to rest for a while because they went through a really tough crossing, being forced out of your body. Sudden death is being forced out of your body, okay? That's the kind of thing that Jenny is dealing with, but she's using her magic to make them feel better instantly and find that peace that surpasses all understanding. I hope that makes sense. I love you all. And I appreciate so much your coming on. Please like and subscribe if you haven't done that yet already. I need 1,000 subs and 4,000 hours to be with YouTube's algorithm. Okay. And I will be back on Monday. I apologize for yesterday. I was very, very tired, and a tired instrument is not going to be the best instrument. Okay. And I want to do my best when I come on for you guys. All right. Contact me if you want a reading, or, just 15 minutes, 30 minutes, a little bit of extra time, please. And remember, if you're thinking about a spirit, you're thinking about a loved one, it's because they are also thinking about you, and they always have something to say. Okay. So let's bless and pray for them, and for everything they do for us and coming through and spending that energy. Okay. And I will see you all next week. Much love.